Welcome to the Benzino Podcast, where we're calling a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. WNBA star Sophie Cunningham seems to have stepped in it. She's getting attacks from the left. She's getting attacks from the right. Sophie Cunningham goes on record, says, I don't want these data centers anywhere near me. And it seems that she's upset both sides of the aisle. It was only last week Sophie Cunningham was getting a round of applauses for going to the UFC, being a ring card girl. A few days later, she balls out on the court, 5 for 6 from 3, 20 points. And then yesterday, she comes out, puts a post up on Twitter that's going mega viral, over 9 million impressions on Twitter, and she's taking heat from everybody. Let's get right into it, shall we? Like the video, hype the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel. I will greatly appreciate it. Sophie Cunningham manages to anger both the left and the right with a simple social media post. The Fever Star's simple question on X about saving farmland racked up 8 million views at 9 million now and over 6,000 comments. Let's get right into it, shall we? Sophie Cunningham has done something far more impressive than anything she's ever done on a basketball court. The Indiana Fever star has managed to upset both the left and the right with one single social media post. That's right. It's almost impossible to do nowadays, given how polarizing every issue is. We're all so black and white in 2026. You're either far left or far right, no in between, no middle ground, no fence sitting. So when you manage to anger both parties with one simple question, you know you've really found the sweet spot. And that's exactly what Sophie Cunningham did Thursday evening when she took to X and simply asked, quote, so how do we save our farmland and stop all these dumb data centers? Chaos ensued. Sophie Cunningham asks an innocent question and gets bombarded. Boom, that's it. That's the post that had everyone all fired up over Elon's app yesterday. So simple, yet so divisive. That single tweet has over 9 million views, over 4,000 retweets, and a staggering 6,000 comments. It is easily Sophie Cunningham's most viral post, which is saying something given she is the WNBA's biggest star next to Caitlin Clark. Sophie Cunningham is hands down the WNBA's biggest star next to Caitlin Clark. Hands down the biggest star next to Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese, no more. Paige Beckers, move out the way. It's Caitlin Clark 1 and Sophie Cunningham 2. And if I had to look at jersey sales, I think that's how I would be leading. Caitlin Clark leaves in jersey sales, followed by Sophie Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham might actually be out there in the public space outside of the WNBA a little bit more. Outside the WNBA space, just by gracing UFC, so on and so forth. Not a bigger star than Caitlin Clark, but who knows? Who knows as far as outside the WNBA? Again, the impressive thing is how it angered both liberals and conservatives alike, which shows just how truly dumb this whole AI era is. God, we're stupid. Let's check in on some of the reaction. We're going to get to the reactions. I want to go to the bottom of the bar article. The reactions are all over the place and all across the board. You've got Project Liberal mad at her. You've got Stephen Miller mad at her. You got regular folks mad at her. And none of them really say why they're mad because, truthfully, nobody can really explain a data center, myself included. Data centers are all sort of like the cloud for iPhones. Can anyone here really explain where something goes in your phone when it's sent to iCloud? No, of course not. Nobody knows what that is, but we still use it. That's what data centers are right now. Are they really that bad for us? Do they really take up space? Are they spying on us? Are they destroying our water? I have no clue. None. Zero. Sophie Cunningham seems to think they're building them on our great farmland. Again, I have no clue if that's true. It probably is to a degree. Regardless, Sophie has the internet in a tizzy right now, and all because of one simple post that really tapped into the existing divides between rural America, big tech influence, government subsidies, and environmental properties. And that, folks, is how you keep America on our toes during the dog days of the summer. Well done, Sophie. P.S. Some folks commented and said the way to save the farms is to get rid of the golf courses. I don't think so. Not on my watch. That'll start a second civil war. So, folks, if you see, at this time, this post currently has 9.5 million views, 7,000 comments at this point, 4.8 retweets, 54,000 likes. Shout out to Annie. Sophie Cunningham keeps getting more based by the day. It is criminal that we have to wait until 2032 for her to be able to run for president. Abolish golf courses first. We have a chart: U.S. data centers versus golf courses, annual water consumption comparison between the two. Well, we're going to have to do things that make weak people cry. I'd be willing to discuss I'd be willing to discuss this further with you over a fancy dinner at Chili's, 2 entrees for $20. My treat. The ultimate cell phone is when some imbecile posts something on the internet condemning data centers, a post that gets boosted by a data center, and then forgets that every data center in the nation takes up less space than 2 or 3 solar ranches. The U.S. has unlimited land. We shouldn't use it unproductively. Data centers are no worse than any other commercial use. Why is everyone so retarded on this topic? What is causing it? Is it the data centers? No, I'm playing. Misuse of farmland for data centers and the misuse of our water supply is incomprehensible. We cannot endanger our food supply and remain a strong nation. This is a false binary. Data centers aren't coming for all the farmland. Nowhere close, but we do need data centers for all sorts of aspects of our lives and to secure our standing as the world leader in technology and innovation. Indeed. When you see the data center that enabled you to post this tweet, that's funny. That's actually funny. No hate on this. And yeah, I'm a conservative-driven person, but it's a solid discussion that you brought up. From my studies on it, if done properly and ethically, they're not a real impact. What if these data centers solve cancer? Fair enough, teddy bear. Fair enough. Very good question. Stop letting the Chinese buy our farmland. As far as data centers go, does anyone really know what is in those buildings? As far as China buying up our farmland, didn't China buy up like tons of farmland down in Texas? Down in the South? Maybe not exactly Texas, but I know in the South. Didn't China buy up a ton of our land? The fuck is going on with that? Don't sell your farmland. Sophie Cunningham coming for big tech. Either we have them or China does. The liberal retards in blue states don't want them. That's all you need to know. Reconsider your position. CCP propaganda. Do your research instead of believing the talking points blindly. Love you, but be a critical thinker. Stop using your cell phone. Stop using the internet. Stop streaming. No need for data centers. Now I need to unfollow you. Really dumb comment. Damn. Does this factor in reduced farmland need due to increased intake of GLP-1s? Wow. Yeah, folks, everybody's all over this. Everybody's all over this. Left, right, center. Wow, this has started up quite the uproar, huh? This has started up quite the stir. Man, Sophie Cunningham, she does do a good job of keeping her name floating about, keeping her name in the news. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. Do you agree with Sophie Cunningham? Do you disagree? What are your thoughts on data centers in general? Let me know in the comment section. I greatly appreciate it. See you next time, and as always, take it easy.